Hello?
Is there anybody out there? Well, some New Mexico scientists certainly hope so. Otherwise, they've got a lot of useless hardware on their hands. And time. Videographer Sean Stanley took a trip through central New Mexico, the plains of Saint Augustine, where there's not even a zip code. The scientists of the National Radio Astronomy Observatory chose this remote site specifically.
So we're out here to get away from people. We're not really antisocial. The problem is that civilization makes a lot of noise. And we're in the business of listening to noise. But it turns out that natural processes out there in the universe, they just make noise. It's just like the hiss from your radio. So the amount of energy that we're collecting is really tiny. But one way of putting it, it's way less than the energy expended by a fly dropping to your table. We could detect a microwave oven on Pluto with the door closed.
The VLA is the world's largest connected astronomical radio interferometer. Each of the 27 dishes is 82 feet wide and weighs 230 tons. All in all, the VLA stretches 13 miles across the desert.
We're looking at stars, we're looking at galaxies, we're looking at quasars. We're in the business of trying to understand the universe. And we are now in the business of looking for radio signals that originate almost at the very beginning of the universe. We're doing selfies of an interesting sort. We're looking at ourselves in the universe.
If this array of antennae, literally called the Very Large Array, or VLA, looks familiar, it probably means you've got an eye for bad science fiction movies.
We've all seen Jodie Foster with the earphones. The filmmakers were taking a slight extension to what we actually do. So even though it's peaceful and quiet, and you can sit out there with a cold drink in your hand and you watch these telescopes slowly purring along, it's not always as peaceful as it looks.
On the road and on FourCornersTV.com, I'm Ted Holstein, and this is the hidden Quirky West.